Welcome everybody. Welcome Aaron.
Hi.
Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Super excited to get this workout going. It is 12 on the dot. So welcome everybody who is joining. Gonna wait a couple more seconds for kind of everyone to roll in, and we'll go ahead and get this started. Fun workout plan for today. Kind of not the usual thing. I'm excited to get into it. It's kind of a choose your own adventure in the second part of our workout today. What we're gonna need today, guys, some space, some water. We wanna stay hydrated. And then if you wanna have something to load up some of these movements, this could be a couple of light, medium dumbbells. We are gonna be doing some reverse lunges today. If you wanna do anything and load up with that, or use your water bottle in any kind of creative way that you want, you are welcome to do so. If you're really getting creative with it and it's something that I didn't already say, let me know in the chat what you got going on. I'm always curious to see what you guys are working with, kind of how we make do here at home. All right, it is 12:01. We can go ahead and get this going. Good afternoon, everybody. Coach Luis here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk. If you guys are here with me today, that means it is time for Workout Wednesday. Middle of a short week for all of us. Super excited to get into this workout. I'm gonna go ahead and explain exactly what we got going on. So earlier I alluded to a two-part workout. So the first part is going to be EMOM style, and that is an acronym for every minute on the minute. We are going to be changing back and forth, basically kind of doing a superset here, just two different movements per round. We're going to do 5 rounds. It's going to give us about 10 minutes. And each of those intervals, we're going to work for 45 seconds out of that minute. And then the final 15 seconds, we're going to rest and transition. So first thing that we're going to be doing is some alternating reverse lunges. So starting at the top of the space, we'll have those feet planted. We'll step back, keeping the weight over that front leg, loading up that front hip. We're going to alternate, trying to place the feet right back down where we left them on that last rep. Again, this is something we can kind of load up a little bit. I'm going to be using some medium dumbbells, I think. You can also use books, duffel bags, backpacks, what have you. And then the second part of our EMOM in part 1 is going to be I's, Y's, and T's. So really great for the back and the shoulders. We're going to get into a nice hinged position here. So that means pushing the car door shut with our tail end here. The core is tight, so our back is nice and flat. With the thumbs facing up towards the ceiling every time, we're gonna come up, I's, so arms near the head there, Y's a little bit further out, creating a big Y, like YMCA, and then the T, we're coming all the way out to the side. Again, thumbs up as we pinch those shoulder blades in the back there. We wanna feel a nice pinch every time, and we also wanna make sure as we go that those shoulders don't creep up near the ears. That's something that can really easily happen. Squeeze those armpits, squeeze between the shoulder blades. That will bring them away from the ears. All right, so 5 rounds of that, going back and forth for 45 on, 15 off. That is going to be our part 1 EMOM. Now the AMRAP is going to be our part 2, and that stands for as many reps or rounds as possible. Here we got 3 different things, pretty simple: bridges, push-ups, and burpees. I'm not going to give you guys the examples because I'm pretty sure you guys are locked in on those movements. But our second part is 5 bridges, 5 push-ups, and 5 burpees. And so in that 8-minute period, we're going to be doing as many reps and rounds as we can. We're probably going to start to work at slightly different paces, but this is where you can kind of choose your own adventure. We really want to be able to push it, but because it is an 8-minute period, you also have to pace a little bit. We're not going to be able to do that 1 minute or 45-second pace of burpees, kind of throughout there. We're going to have to break it up a little bit, and we're just doing 5 reps of each, cycling as many times as we can. Once that 8 minutes is up, we'll cool down. We'll get out of here for lunch. All right, you guys. Big shout out to Jaji. She's putting the workout in the chat. Might be easier if you guys want to check on it real quick, just to kind of get the quick layout. Again, 2 parts. First EMOM, second part, I should say, AMRAP. Let's go ahead and get into our warm-up here today, guys. We're going to start at the bottom of our space. The nice kind of dynamic runners / world's greatest stretch, whatever you want to call it. We're starting with the feet hip width apart. We're going to push the hips back, Trying to keep those knees straight, letting ourselves hang down towards the ground for a sec. Just take a moment and breathe here. It's okay if we're not touching the ground. I'm barely touching the ground. Hamstrings are tight today for some reason. All right, let's bend those knees, get the hands on the ground. Walk those hands out. All right, now we're in a nice supported plank position here. Core is tight. Let's do a big lunge with that left foot. It's gonna land outside of that left hand from here. Left hand's gonna leave the ground. We're gonna twist, reach up towards the ceiling or sky. Look past that thumb, keeping the back leg straight. Couple breaths here in this position. Well done, you guys. All right, let's bring that left hand back to the ground. Left foot is gonna join the right side now. Big lunge with that right foot. Lands outside that right hand. Right hand's gonna reach up towards the ceiling or sky, keeping that back leg straight. Looking past that right thumb. Well done, you guys. All right, let's bring that right hand back down to the inside of that right foot. Right foot's gonna return back to meet the left. Let's push ourselves into a quick downward dog, trying to touch those heels to the ground. Arms are straight, shoulders pushing away from the ground. And then we can slowly start to walk those hands back in towards the feet. Bend those knees if you have to make it work. Let's hang for a moment. And then slowly, let's roll ourselves up one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders, last thing to come up. Give yourselves a little shake. Good job. Okay, next we got to warm up that lower body just a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get into some air squats. So nice and simple, guys. We're going to plant those feet, screw them into the ground so we get some tension around those hips. Arches are up off the ground. Unlock those knees, hips, and ankles at the same time. We're going to sink on down, push through the whole foot, squeeze the glutes and the quads, come back up. Let's do a couple more here. Focusing on kind of the control today for our warm-up. Trying to make it feel good. Squeezing in all the right places. Let's do one more good one. Coming all the way down, sitting nice and deep as we comfortably can, and then pushing it back up. Good job, you guys, good job. All right, give those arms and those legs a little bit of a shake. If you're just joining us, workout is in the chat. We're two-part workout today, 10 minutes for the first part, 8 minutes for the second, and that transition, you guys, we're only gonna have 15 seconds from the end of our final eyes, wise, and T's into the beginning of that 8-minute period where we're trying to do as many reps of 5 bridges, push-ups, and burpees at a time. So this is gonna be a tough one. I'm setting up the timer right now. We're gonna get it going here in a moment. All right, so 18 minutes of work set up. Remember, at all times, it's okay to take a break, grab some water, let's take a breath or two, and then we're jumping right back into it. Here we go, alternating reverse lunges and the eyes, wise, and T's. 5 rounds, we're starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, all right. So with these reverse lunges, you guys, find that good spot for your feet. Come right back into the same place every single time. Loading up that front leg. So whatever leg we're stepping back with, it's not going to be doing a ton of work, just kind of there for support, for balance. Let's focus on that front leg. Push the earth away with that front foot through the whole foot, heel, big toe, little toe, and all the toes in between. Whoops. We're almost done here, you guys. A few more seconds. Let's keep working. And time. Well done, you guys. Okay. Eyes, wise, and T's up next. Then we're back to the top with those reverse lunges. Like I said before, thumbs up all the way through here. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. So we're finding that good hinge position first, comfortable. Then we can drive those arms up, the thumbs up with the eyes, wise, and then T's. There we go. I'm sure we're feeling Those big pinches through the shoulder blades. It's okay to really exaggerate that pinch. Make sure those muscles on the back side are feeling good, feeling solid. We just want to make sure those muscles back there are awake. We're almost done. We got time for one more little cycle here. And time. Good job, you guys. Good job. Squeeze those glutes to straighten up. Up next, we're back to those reverse lunges. We're one round down, 4 rounds to go before the end of part 1. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get into our reverse lunges. Loading up that front hip, balancing through the foot. And if we're looking down and we see that knee driving over the foot, we want that knee to kind of take a path towards those outside toes, towards the pinky toe a little bit. Don't want to put any undue pressure towards the inside of that foot. It's just not going to help our glute work. We also want to keep that arch up. Again, creating a nice tripod. Good work, you guys. We're flying through round 2 here. And time. Excellent work, you guys. Excellent work. All right, round 2 going to be the same as round 1. Gonna go ahead and get into that position, and then we'll start moving those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. So find your good position first. Core is tight, then we can move. Excellent work, you guys. Keeping those shoulder blades relatively in the back pockets here. Not letting them get up near the ears. Our main priority. Good job, you guys. Good job. I know this is a tough position to hang out in, so feel free to take little breaks here and there as needed. I'd rather you guys be taking breaks than let that form break down. We're almost done here. And time. Excellent work, you guys. Excellent work. Reverse lunges up next. That's going to be the start of round 3. We're going in 3, 2, 1. All right. Same deal. We're starting to really get the hang of it here with the reverse lunges. And even if you're not holding on to something slightly heavy like I am, you still want to have that core really tight, braced, just to support our spine, also to get us in that good habit of using it when we do come across a situation, loading the hips like this, needing to pull on something maybe. Always want to have that core awake, support that torso. And time. And these intervals are flying by. I don't know if you guys are feeling that either, but second part of round 3 coming up. All right, let's get going here in 3, 2, 1. Hips back. Control those shoulders. Big squeezes. Good work, you guys. Good work. Remember, thumbs staying up towards the ceiling the entire time. And why I like that a lot is because it involves those rotator cuff muscles on our shoulder blades. Really important, yet often overlooked. Got to keep those things healthy. It is not fun to have those things be unhealthy or need surgery. That's why we like to keep them involved here. We're almost done. And time. Good work, you guys. Good work. All right, we are about to start round 4 here in a few seconds. You guys are making it through. Almost done with part 1. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Once again, alternating reverse lunge. Good work, you guys. Push that earth away as we're coming up. Want to feel it through the hip as well, not just through the foot. Good. Can start to be a little forceful too. We can challenge ourselves. Really trying to feel like we're actually pushing the earth away instead of just pushing ourselves up. And time. Good job, you guys. Second to last time. We just had to do those lunges. Let's take some deep breaths. Eyes wide and T's coming up in 3, 2, 1. All right, second to last time we got to do this one as well. Make sure you're in that good position. And then we can move those shoulders. Excellent work, you guys. Excellent work. I know it's probably starting to get a little uncomfortable. Let's keep working. Take little breaks as needed. You got about 10 seconds left. Let's work. Great job, you guys. Thumbs up and time. All right, that was the end of round 4. We have one more round. And at the tail end, we're just gonna have 15 seconds to rest. And we're gonna be into our AMRAP. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, alternating each time. Great work, guys, great work. Almost done with this pairing of the reverse lunge. And those shoulder movements. Keep those glutes going, you guys. Don't get lazy. Final round here of part 1. Almost done, you guys. Couple more reps. And time. Good job, you guys. Good job. All right, a few more seconds of rest. It's shoulders, and then we're into our AMRAP. It's 5 bridges, 5 push-ups, 5 burpees after this interval. Here we go. Let's find that good position. Move those shoulders. Good, big pinches, thumbs up as we drive. Good job, you guys, good job. Excellent work, you guys, excellent work. We're almost done, a few more seconds. Almost done here. And time. All right, you guys, we're resting now, but up next, when we start 8 minutes, it's 5 bridges, 5 push-ups, 5 burpees. Nothing special about any of those things. Doing them as quick as we can, as many reps as we can for 8 minutes. All right, here we go. Starting now. 5 bridges, 5 push-ups, 5 burpees. On the bridges, you guys, we want to have those toes up, squeeze the glutes, and we want to have that core tight as well. It's going to support our spine, even though we're nice and close to the ground. We don't have anything on our hips. Push-ups, you guys, we have a couple options, can be done from either the toes or the knees. As we go down, we want to squeeze through the chest and those armpits while the hands are under the shoulders. Great work, you guys, great work. Think about those elbows coming down, not scraping our sides here, but also not way out to the side of a shoulder level. Somewhere right in between, nice 45-degree angle. As far as those burpees go, you guys, do the best you can, break it into a couple different movements. You guys are gonna see me touching my chest to the ground. You do not have to do that. You just wanna put the hands down, come into that plank position. Jump those legs back in. Give yourself a little jump at the end if possible. Good job, you guys. Okay, I just finished round one, about a minute and a half in. Let's keep going. Remember, rest comes at any time that you want to rest. However, this wants to be, final 6.5-ish minutes of hard work. We're pushing through those heels. We're squeezing those glutes on the bridge. Remember, we don't have to push our hips up as high as they can possibly go. Just squeeze the glutes till those hips are kind of up in a comfortable position. Doesn't matter if you feel a little bent at the hips. That is great. Let's keep moving on. Excellent work, you guys. Excellent work. It's okay to take it slower on a couple of these movements versus the others. This is the part where we get to choose our own adventure, strategize a little bit. When are we going to rest? What movements are we going to put a bunch of energy into versus which ones we're going to take a little bit slower? All good things to think about here as we get through this AMRAP. Remember, it's just 5 reps each. We got a little more than 5 minutes left. Let's continue to work. Minimal rest here, you guys. Remember, the acronym includes as many reps or rounds as possible. Let's try and live up to that here. Good job, you guys. Good job. Way to work. Good job. We're almost halfway through this part 2. We're almost down to 4 minutes. Let's continue to work. Check in with yourself. How many rounds or reps have you done so far? Let's try and do a little bit more in this final 4 minutes compared to that first 4. If you're thinking to yourself, dang, I really spent a lot of gas in that first 4 minutes, that is part of the strategy. Do the best you can here, guys. We're still working. Less than 4 minutes now. Let's keep going. Good job, you guys. Good job. Taking a little rest is okay. Grab water if you need it, but we're right back into it. Clock doesn't stop. Great work, you guys. Great work. Let's keep going. About 3.5 minutes left. Good job, you guys. Good job. Let's keep it going. About 3 minutes left now. Don't get lazy on me, guys. Let's try and make our last few rounds look like the first couple. Don't get lazy on those bridges either. You don't want to see them done perfectly here. I know we're out of breath. I know we're tired. Good job, you guys. Good job. Let's keep it going. All right, you guys, about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. The clock is still ticking down. Let's see if we can get a couple more rounds in. Come on now. I know those burpees are probably all killing us. Do the best you can. It is only 5 reps, but let's break it up if we need to. Excellent work, you guys. Keep going. Everyone's doing great. Under 2 minutes now. Let's see if we can get a couple more rounds and then some. We're not going to stop working until we hear that timer go off. Great work, you guys. Great work. Coming to the end here. Under 2 minutes to go. All right, you guys, about 1 minute to go here. Let's see if we can do another round and then some. Here we go. All right, guys, good job. 45 seconds left. I'm gonna try and get in the whole other round. See what we can do here. Work until the last second. Good job, you guys. Keep that heart rate nice and high. 20 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Ten seconds, you guys, come on now. Oh, God. All right, guys, we are done. That is the timer going off. Oh, good job, everybody. Way to work. All right, you guys, a few minutes left here. Take a moment to stand up, grab water. I lost count of my own score. If you guys kept up with your own score, feel free to drop it in the chat. All right, you guys, so let's come into a tall kneeling position here. That means both knees on the ground. Grab a pillow or something if you need it. What we're gonna do, see if my hands can stick together here. Interlace those fingers behind the back. Find some tension in those glutes and in that core. You're gonna drop those hands down to the ground. Open up that chest by pulling the shoulder blades back. Lift that head up towards the ceiling. Let's breathe into that chest. Chest and shoulders probably really feeling it. Great work, everybody. Great work. Keep stretching. Pull those shoulder blades back. All right, guys. After that last exhale, we can relax those arms. Let's come down to hands and knees here on our mat. Spread those knees apart just a little bit. You can bring the feet or heels together. Walk the hands forward, and then we're sinking those heels back into a nice child's pose position. Now let's just focus on the breath. Inflating that whole midsection on the inhale. We want to feel our stomachs expand, the low back expand, and on our exhale, blow that air out through a straw. Make that exhale a little bit longer than that inhale every time. Make that a target. Good job, you guys. Slow it down. Keep breathing in this position, you guys. One more big, deep breath. Good job, you guys. After that breath, you can stay in this position if you like, or you can slowly rise. Put some more weight into those hands. It is 12:30. That is all the time I have left for this class today. Thank you guys so much for coming and working hard with me. That was a fun one. Don't forget, Step Challenge is happening right now. Registration is still open. You can find that on our SharePoint site, which you can find by going to Autodesk One and then searching Exos at Autodesk. Also check out our live class schedule. Good job, everybody. See you, Aaron. Live class schedule. We have Vinyasa Yoga with Janet coming up momentarily here at 12:30. We have a stretch break with Brittany, and that's at 3 p.m. We have Zumba with Vardui, that's at 4:30 p.m. And then finally, Mat Pilates with Beth, that's at 5 p.m. All those times are in Pacific. Hope everyone enjoys the rest of your day. Coach Luis signing off. I will see you guys next time.